What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Heat Report, and welcome back to another video. The instant reaction of the Heat versus the Timberwolves game that just finished up. I usually don't do two videos on one day. I usually don't even I don't even do two videos a week. I usually do one a week, but I'm doing two a day because I have to get my frustrations out somehow, bro. This game was terrible. And it was the same things over and over again. I don't know. I have to get my frustrations out somehow, and I guess recording a video will help my sanity. Hopefully, I know a lot of you guys are disappointed as well. Feel free to comment down below what you guys thought the biggest problem in the game was. I can't really pinpoint anything in specifics, but I can try to find some things that some patterns that continued throughout our losses in this road trip. Without further ado, make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below, like I said, what you guys thought about this very, very disappointing encounter, man, between the Heat and the Timberwolves. The Heat ended up losing the game. Same thing over and over again. Strong first quarter. Second quarter was terrible. Then we bounced back in the third, and then the fourth quarter was terrible. So the fourth quarter was absolutely it was one of the worst quarters I've ever seen us play this season. And I just listened to Spo's interview. He said that the reason that he had that lineup out there in the fourth with four guards was because of foul trouble. I don't know. You could have still had guys like, I know, like people like Gabe Vincent. I know they're not like that fresh, so you could have easily had guys like KZ or Bielitsa or anyone out there with some size, because they put in three big guys as soon as we put in that small lineup, and they dominated us on the glass. We got out rebounded like crazy as usual. Our rebounding has been terrible, absolutely terrible. They out rebounded us 45-33, and they had three more offensive rebounds than us. They shot better from the field. They got to the line more. It was just crazy. How we were letting the worst team in the league outplay us for majority of this game. A lot of things that are not good, man. If Jimmy Butler has to give you 30 and 10 and 8, almost a triple double, and you still lose to the Timberwolves, something is wrong, and something is definitely missing with this team. I'm not sure what it is, but something is really missing. Tyler had a terrible game. I think probably his worst game of the season. Minus 25 on the night. Just didn't get going whatsoever. Was missing his shots. Wasn't really providing anything offensively. And we all know defensively Tyler is not the best defender. Jimmy called Bam out in his post game and said Bam has to be more aggressive, and I like the mid-range shots, but he has to realize that no one inside can really dominate him down there. So he has to be the aggressor. He likes bully ball. And it's about time someone said it, man. It's about time someone said about Bam. Bam has to put his head down and dominate. I'm sorry. His offensive skill set, when he does that, is very unique. He can still take his mid-range shots if he's aggressive going towards the rim. He just forces the defense to react every time he's driving to the rim. He just doesn't do that enough, in my opinion. We saw a lot of passing out of shots. The thing that frustrated me the most was clock was winding down, and last 10 seconds, Bam had the ball at the elbow, and he was just looking for a handoff or a cut or something. He wasn't even looking to create his own shot. And the times that he did create his own shot, he drew a foul or he made the bucket. So I need to see him do that more. He's gonna do it more eventually. I'm pretty sure now that Jimmy called him out, it's gonna start happening. Because Jimmy, this is the first time I've ever heard him call Bam out. And whenever he's called someone out, we've responded. So I do think Bam will respond. Precious again, 0 points, 3 rebounds in 15 minutes. I really don't know what Dwayne Dedmon has to do to get minutes. I know he wouldn't have solved everything, but at least the rebounding issue, we got out rebounded by 12. So Dwayne Dedmon could have been used in that fourth quarter if he needed to. I think the only positive of the night was that Trevor Ariza had probably his best game in a Heat uniform. 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, and elite defense. Trevor's looking like a great pickup right now. It's just unfortunate that it's not gonna be for anything. His game tonight wasn't for anything. You know, he had an amazing game, but like I said, just didn't matter whatsoever. And we have to get used to the switching. The switching is gonna happen, guys. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like the switching with Bam on the perimeter. It's gonna happen though. We've been doing it all year. There's no way Spo's gonna fix it up. The bench was terrible. I'm not even sure why they have D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench. I don't know, like if he's on a minutes restriction or something. I haven't been keeping up with much Timberwolves games, so if someone can let me know down in the comments. I was very surprised. I thought he was out for the game or something when I didn't see him in the starting lineup. But I guess he's just being used as a sixth man. Naz Reid absolutely killed us. We made Naz Reid look like Wilt Chamberlain, bro. Him and Jared Vanderbilt were absolutely owning the glass, owning the paint, everything. It's absolutely insane how we got dominated on the glass. Very tough to watch. Missed free throws at the end. Yeah, and Max Strus in the limited time that he was on the court was doing pretty well. So I'm not sure why he's not getting more minutes. Like, I don't know why Spo is not trusting his bench more. And by bench, I mean the guys that are not being played, not people like Tyler and everyone. He trusts them. I'm talking about Max Strus, KZ, Deadman, people like that who give solid minutes every time they're on the court. We really missed Iguodala's defense today. I know he doesn't score much, but he's still a great defender to have, and he would have fit really well in that fourth quarter. He's usually Jimmy's replacement when Jimmy comes out of the game. And when Jimmy was out of the game at the beginning of the fourth quarter, because of he needed time to rest, we didn't have any Iguodala. It was 4 guards, so we got killed defensively. That just took the game away from us. We had a chance to cut it at the end, but we just allowed them to make shots and get to the free throw line, and we didn't really capitalize. Bam missed 2 free throws at the end. It's so disappointing to finish off this road trip on 1-3. And then to top it all off, guess who we play on Sunday? The Brooklyn Nets. And the Brooklyn Nets are just fresh off a win. Thank God they beat the Hornets. Otherwise, the Hornets would have been ahead of us. We would have been at 8 if I'm not mistaken. And KD and Kyrie are probably playing that game against us on Sunday. So we gotta get our stuff together. I'm sorry. The season is winding down, and if we don't take care of business, after the Nets, we still play teams like the Mavericks and the Celtics twice and the 76ers. Apart from those 4 games, we have to win every single game. I'm sorry. I think every other game is winnable. I think we can beat the Bucks. We've beaten the Bucks before. I actually think we can beat the Sixers. We were really close to beating them without half our team. Same with the Mavericks. I think we can beat the Mavericks. Celtics will be tough, but I think we should be able to get the job done against all these teams. It's just a matter of what team is going to show up. Are we going to get the heat that's locked in? Or are we going to get the heat of these past few games where after the first quarter, we get out hustled? The Miami Heat are getting out hustled. Everyone's talking about heat culture. I didn't see any heat culture out there. So I don't know what's going on with all that. Bam said he's speechless. He said that shouldn't be losing those games or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this, man. I really don't know what the solution is. A lot of people are saying fire Spo. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's no use saying fire Spo. I don't even want Spo to be fired, but saying fire Spo is like, why would you say that, bro? Fire Spo it's not gonna happen. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough as to what we can do to go forward. I'm not really too sure as to the immediate solutions. Playing Deadman as a start though, it'll really help us. It'll really help us on the glass. I really do want to say that Bam. I keep reiterating that Bam is not a center, but we don't have any other center options for him to play alongside. So, yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think the solution is. I really do think it's like more effort than anything. I just do think that we're not putting in the effort. We're getting out hustled. We're being really soft out there, and we got to be the ones who are in the mud. We got to be the ones who are the aggressors, and I expect that to happen against the Nets. I think Spo's gonna get into these players. Jimmy already called him out in the post game press conference. I think Spo's gonna do the same, because something has to happen. And the Timberwolves commentator said it perfectly when he said, you know, there's something missing with this team. They just didn't have the same magic that they did last year, and we got to figure that out. Otherwise, it's going to be a rude awakening when we get to playoff time, if we're even in the playoffs. The way we're going right now, it looks like we might even be in the playing game. We're at 7th seed right now, so it's going to be tough. But I think we'll be able to withstand this adversity like we have before. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Just wanted to do this to get this off my chest, man. I've been thinking about this loss a lot. It's been absolutely sickening. It's one of the worst losses I've ever seen this season. In the past 2 seasons, losing to the Timberwolves is unacceptable, and we can't even use injuries as an excuse. The only injured players we had out were Oladipo and Iguodala, we should be able to beat the Timberwolves with that team. No excuses. Hopefully we get back against the Nets and we whoop the Nets, or we beat the Nets. I don't need to. Let me slow down. We better beat the Nets, because if we don't beat the Nets, there's a real chance that we might be falling out the playoffs. So, yep, like I said, keep your heads up. I do believe we'll bounce back. And yeah, whatever criticism you guys have, whatever suggestions you guys have, leave it down in the comment section. As always, I'll see y'all later. As always, man. Peace.